초원이 너면이야. 짜증이 계속되는 날이면 날 찾아와봐요. 먹으러 가득한 날에도 나를 찾아와줘요. 그대 괴롭히는 모든 것.
Guys, just wanted to let you guys know what the video is about today. So we're doing a little Q&A thing. We are going to be answering a few questions that we sent to each other, both me and Steve, and we're going to just let you guys know us more in depth. Funny things and more important things. And maybe in the future we can take some questions from y'all, our fans, and you guys can ask us anything you want. Usually we don't mind answering the important questions, the appropriate questions. Make sure they're always appropriate. But here we go. Hey guys, so the first question is, what is your favorite TV show? I don't really have one. I watch whatever my friends recommend me at the moment. Right now I'm watching Pretty Little Liars. I'm only on the first season, so no spoilers, please. Though I do have a weird fascination with spoilers. Number 2 is, what's your biggest fear? My family. You know, my family not accepting who I am. And not, and, you know, all that stuff. My family is basically. I don't want to lose my family. I don't want to lose my granny. She's my biggest fan. What are 3 words you would use to describe yourself? Let's see. Well, my friends always like to call me a dominant person. My personality is really strong. So dominant is one of them, definitely. Let's see, my 2 other ones, this is difficult because I don't like to describe myself very many ways. A leader would be another one. For some reason I've always been put into a leadership role, so that doesn't help me, but I mean, a leader is another one, I guess. So the last one, patient. I can be very, very, very patient. So dominant, leader, patient. Okay, so question number 4. Favorite music artists. So I can listen to pretty much any kind of music. Except for rap. I cannot stand rap. Rap is one of the it's stupid. I hate rap. It's not a big thing for me. Now, I do like a handful of rappers, but I like the ones that don't cuss every other word. Like, you can't beep out every single word if it's on TV. Those are the kind of ones. And then that degrade people. I don't like when you degrade people. It's not right. Artist. My all-time favorite artist is Taylor Swift. It always will be and always has been. Literally every time she comes out with a new CD or has a concert for Christmas or my birthday, I get either concert tickets or just shitload of stuff from Taylor. New shirts, stuff like that. So I will always love Taylor Swift. Do you regret? So question 5. Do you regret anything in life? Yes. Dating the guys I dated. You know, they always wanted just one thing. I was never comfortable enough. My relationships never lasted longer than 3 months, and I just never really liked them. I did it to make my family and my friends think I could fit in a little bit more. That's the only reason I ever dated anyone at the moment. But my junior year, my senior year, I did start doing, I had like 2 long distance relationships with 2 females. They were really important and they helped me become who I am today. So Next one, if you could travel back in time, which time period would you visit? The time of the Greek gods. It's a really, really, really long time ago, but I am obsessed with the Greek gods, and I always, always will be. Yeah, just the time of the Greek gods when they're, the Roman Empire, the Greek Empire. I mean, I know they're two different things, but they're basically in the same time period. So definitely that time, that stretch of time. Number 7, favorite movie or TV quote. That's difficult because I like so many different movies. So I mean, if any kind of quote I needed was, yeah, I would have to look it up. Hold on. Yes. Let's see. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter, so most of his stuff I love. Okay, here it is. What Sirius Black tells Harry is profound. We've all got both light and darkness inside us. What matters is the part we choose to act on. That's who we really are. I mean, first of all, I love Sirius Black. He is one of my favorite characters in Harry Potter, and I hate that J.K. Rowling decided to kill him off. It's like Harry doesn't catch a break with family. But we've all got both light and darkness inside us. What matters is the part we choose to act on. That's who we really are. It's a really good quote, and it tells you so much. That would have to be my favorite quote. I really do want to get it tattooed on me. So let's see. So number 8, where would your dream vacation be? That's really hard because I have a bucket list of vacations that I want to go to. My number 1 at the moment is Disney World, not Disney World. It would be Universal Studios Harry Potter Park. They just keep building onto it. It's eventually going to be exactly what it's supposed to be in the movie. I wish they had a show. That'd be awesome. But that would be my number 1. My number 2 is to actually visit the Hogwarts Castle. That'd be a nice one. Go to Greece and visit all of the this Greek stuff, obviously. I want to visit the actual Parthenon. I've been to the one in Tennessee, so I thought that was amazing. I can just imagine the one that's actually in Greece at the moment. So number 9, what's your favorite sports? It's difficult. I played so many in high school. Actually throughout my life. Softball. I played from the time I was 5 to the time I was 18. Well, the end of my senior year, which would have been 2 months shy of 19. So I played for most of my life. Now, I did love playing basketball, but I guess softball/baseball would be my favorite sport. Number 10, Marvel or DC? I grew up on Marvel. My family grew up on Marvel. We love Marvel. And it just happens that Marvel came out with better movies at the time than DC. So I fell in love with Marvel. A lot of my handles or on my other Facebook that I don't use anymore, I have a page called Marvel Freak. So Marvel is definitely number 1 to me. Though DC is getting pretty close because they're making really badass movies right now. Dark themed. I think that's what I like. Okay. Number 11. Do you like scary movies? Hell no. I watch a scary movie and I have nightmares for a month. So no. I like my sleep when I can get it. So number 12. When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? That's difficult. A boy. Every time someone asked me, I was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? A boy. That was a big thing, because I always dressed like one, and in my stories. Later, as I got older, and we started to like write stories down, I wanted to become a writer, and I still do. I want to be a writer. That's gonna be my number one thing. I'm gonna start working on it soon too. I love writing. I'm not the best speller because I have dyslexia, but I want to be a writer. Number 13. If you could ask your future self one question, what would it be? That's a good one. I guess, was it worth the fight? Because once you're older and after everything, like, I wish I knew that it was worth the fight to keep going and to keep fighting for what I want. And that's just, it's a fascination with time travel, by the way, but I would want to just be able to ask my future self right now, is it worth the fight? Okay, number 14. What is one thing you wish you could tell your younger self? Accept it sooner. I fought myself for so long. It was so tiring, and I wish I could just go back and tell myself to accept it now than to keep fighting it. It's not worth it. So number 15, favorite superhero. It's really difficult because I have so many favorites. But I think, and I know I said Marvel earlier, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Superman. He's just, he's in a world where he isn't from. Like, it's like how I feel most days. Like, I'm here and I grew up here, but am I really from here? Can I keep fighting for people that aren't like me, that aren't accepting of me, stuff like that. So Superman is number one. I like how he hides his pair of glasses, seriously. Let's see, number 16. Do you look up to anybody? Oh, that's difficult. And let's see. I do look up to people. It's just for everyday life, it would have to be my grandmother. I've always been really super close to her, and I've always gone to her whenever I've had a problem or if I needed someone to talk to or just spend the day with. She was always the person I wanted to be with. So I look up to her for my like day-to-day thing. At the moment, I really look to for my, I watch his lives all the time. Spencer, I do look up to him just because he's living the way I want to live right now, and I really admire that. Another one would be there's another one. I follow him on Instagram. Let me look, so hold on. Damn. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, those are only two I can even think of. They're, pretty, that's who I look up to, so, yeah. Next one, if you can have one superpower, what would it be? Super speed. I love running, and I just think it would be so cool to be able to run from here to, like, Florida in a second. I love super speed. You would think that the Flash would be one of my favorite superheroes, but, he kind of is, but super speed is definitely something I've always wanted. And next one is, Are you a morning person or a night person? Definitely a night person. I hate mornings. At work, my friends or my coworkers know that they don't need to mess with me until about 8, 9 o'clock because I get really annoyed fast. So they know better now. Number 19, do you play video games? I play sports-related video games, and do you consider Sims 3 and Sims 4 video games? Because I play those, but that's pretty much it. I suck at any military shooting or any kind of games. I can't do that, and I usually die within a second, so my friends don't let me play with them anymore. Number 20, favorite food? Pizza. It's the easiest to make. My mom buys lots of pizzas for me to eat because I'll make a whole pizza and it'll last me 3 days, so pizza. 21, how old are you? I am 23. I turned 24 July 24th. Oh, exactly a month from now. Yay. Yay, I'm getting older. I kind of want to cry. Okay, would you travel to space? Yes. My grandfather used to work for NASA, so I got to meet all kinds of astronauts. It was really cool. He is holding on to several pictures for me that were signed by each astronaut we have ever met. And that's like over 15, I think. So he used to work for NASA. I spent most days during the summer at NASA in Houston and Clear Lake. And every time there was a launch, we would watch it online on the TV and stuff like that. And I loved it. I was really upset when they shut down NASA and a lot of people lost their jobs. Luckily, my grandpa retired about 3 or 4 months before that happened, so I would totally go to space. I kind of want to see if there's an actual Krypton out there. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Favorite season? The summer. I hate the cold. I love the heat. I think that's why Texas is kind of perfect for me in that sense, because I love the heat so much, and I'm just so pale, so it does not help me at all. 24, soda or juice? I love soda. I have a doctor's appointment exactly a month from now actually, and I have to drink more water, so when I do a urinalysis test, they don't say, oh, your kidneys are bad, or all this other stuff, and I really don't want to hear that at the moment. So, zodiac sign. I am a Leo. I don't know how. I am literally on the very first day to be a Leo. I barely made it. I'm a preemie, by the way, so I think my sign is wrong about me in a lot of senses. Let me see. Spelled that wrong, first of all. Okay. Let me see. So, okay. I mean, I guess the element, I do love fire. I'm a big fan of, like, fire Pokemon and shit. The colors are wrong, and my day is wrong because I eat Sundays. My lucky numbers are all wrong, but I guess you can say the Leo traits for strengths is pretty spot on, creative, passionate, generous. I do like to try to help whenever I can. The weaknesses are a little off, except for I can be really stubborn. I'm not self-centered at all. I'm kind of lazy, but I try not to be. Inflexible, that's off, because I do change, especially when it comes to work. I try to help whenever I can. I'm not arrogant. I know better than that. I do like taking holidays. I don't like bright colors. I do like to have fun with friends. I hate being ignored. I guess I'm more of like a Leo than I thought. Facing difficult reality, that's a big thing. Not being treated like a king or a queen. I'm not that way. I don't care if you treat me like dirt. It's just how I am, I guess. I'm not in love with life, so don't worry about that one. Let's see. Oh, my horoscope for today. Cheetahs meow like house cats and cannot roar. This is what you will feel like today with so many planets in the sign of Cancer in your 12th house. You would really need to sink into your deep subconscious world. To dig out the attitude you would like to have. To add to that, all those active squares with Jupiter create a big confusion in your life right now, and you will lose focus and probably feel like no things or too many things have purpose and a direction that seems logical. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't believe in those things, really. I don't. I don't want to learn how to kite surfing? No. I'm okay with programming, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan, but okay, so that's all the questions for now. Here's Steve.
When someone asks you to tell them about yourself and you go, who am I again? What's up guys, it's Steve, and today I'm going to be answering questions that Jake sent me. We decided to do like a little question and answer thing. That's pretty cute, like a Q&A. Favorite drink? I guess my favorite drink would have to be ginger ale, like the Canada Dry ginger ale. Favorite food? Oh man, I love a lot of different food. Even though I can't really have a lot of food, I still guess I have a favorite. I love lasagna, really. Gotta stick to the Italian. Favorite book and why? Ooh. This is gonna be hard because I love reading and I love books. I guess all out of respect I have to say that my mom's book is my favorite book. She wrote a book years ago and it's called A Cursed Bloodline. It's about, it's like a vampire romance kind of book because she's so into vampires. I guess that would have to be my favorite book. That was the first book that I actually ever read and liked. I never used to be a reader when I was a kid. Like, books used to just bore me. And you wouldn't have thought, like, knowing me now, but back then I just did not like reading until she let me read her book, and I found that I actually like to read. How about that? I guess since we're on the topic of books, I can also mention my favorite author, aside from my mom. My favorite author of all time is Anne Rice. I love her books. Oh my god, I love the Vampire Chronicles series. That is my favorite series. I'm actually currently reading right now her new book, which is Prince Lestat and in the Realms of Atlantis. Oh my god, it is, oh, it's so good. If anybody else can relate, like, oh, she's the best. Favorite movie and why? My favorite movie is definitely Back to the Future. I've loved Back to the Future ever since I was a kid. It's always been my favorite movie. I just love the excitement, and I love Marty McFly. He's awesome. I love the Doc. He's really cool, and it's really funny, and it's such a throwback to watch now. It's like one of those classics that you just gotta love. And all that stuff that they mentioned in there that was like their future and like hoverboards, like what? I mean, have you seen the hoverboards that we have today? Those are not hoverboards. I mean, we tried, right? We have hoverboards, but they're not hoverboards. I mean, come on, let's get real. They're not hoverboards. They're like boards with wheels. They don't hover. What? It's not an actual hoverboard if it doesn't hover. Hello. But anyways, getting back to this. Favorite Marvel superhero and why? Oh, I have so many, but my favorite would have to be Captain America. He's the best. Here's a little fun fact about me. Me and my friends, when we all got together and started making ourselves like little nicknames for each other, everybody started calling me Steve, and we are big Marvel fans, so like I would be Steve, and my one friend would be Tony Stark, and then my other friend would be Bucky, And we have a Howard, and we have, who else do we have? We have Eric and Charles from X-Men, who are my other two friends. It's really fun. But that's actually where I got my name from, Steve, like Steve Rogers. That's where I got the name Steve from. And it stuck. I love how he stands up for the little guy, because he used to be a little guy, and one of the sayings that he has is he doesn't like bullies. Neither do I. Who does, right? And I just love that he also comes from like a different time, and he's frozen, but then he's thawed out in the future, and he has no idea like what the technology is of the day and all that. Same, Steve. Same. I'm terrible with technology. Favorite DC superhero and why? I don't really watch a lot of DC. I don't even know enough about DC to probably make a good enough explanation, but I guess if I had to pick a favorite, I don't know if he's really a superhero, he's kind of a villain. I love Deadshot. Deadshot? I think that's his name. I really started liking him after seeing Suicide Squad. I mean, it was also because Will Smith was playing Deadshot, but yeah, he's cool. I like him. I actually wanted to do like an RP of Deadshot one time, but again, I don't know enough about DC to really do that, so I'm definitely more of a Marvel fan than I am a DC fan. Sorry, anybody who likes DC. All-time favorite superhero and why? All-time favorite superhero? I mean, I guess I like everybody in Marvel. I like all the superheroes in Marvel, but I guess my favorite of all time would have to be Steve Rogers, Captain America. I mean, I love Tony Stark too. Who doesn't, right? I love his sass. He's so sassy. His favorite TV show. My favorite TV show, I don't watch a lot of TV, so I guess my favorite TV show would have to be, Friends. Yeah, I guess Friends would have to be it. Even though, like, when I was a kid, I used to love watching cartoons, and I still do. I'm 24 years old, and I love watching cartoons. I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my god. Even though it used to scare the crap out of me, I love it, and I still do. Courage, he's so cute, Courage. Even though, I mean, it really did used to scare me. Like, it would give me nightmares. Like, oh my god, guys, like, do you remember the episode with Ramses? Oh my god. And the one with the white face, and the zombies, and the weird blue brain fetus thing? Oh my god. It used to just, it scared the hell out of me, but I still loved it, and I still do. The nightmares, I remember, oh, but worth it, the nightmares were worth it, totally. When is your birthday? My birthday is January 5th, and I was born in 1993. Favorite type of music? My favorite music, oh my god, I have so much music that I love. My favorite type of music would have to be rock and metal, even though I could pretty much like anything, but rock and heavy metal are my favorites, definitely. I get that from my mom. When we were kids, me and my brother, every time we went somewhere with her, she would always blast Metallica or Van Halen or, what else did she used to love? She used to listen to a whole bunch of rock, old rock, Bon Jovi, and she would blast that in the car, and I loved it ever since. My favorite band of all time, though, is Him, which is a Finnish love metal band. I also love 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin, Bullet for My Valentine, Fall Out Boy, Damen, Good Charlotte, Linkin Park, Metro Station, My Chemical Romance, Mystery Skulls, Panic at the Disco, Revis, Red Sun Rising, Stained, The Killers, Rasmus, Sum 41, SR 71, Sick Puppies, and Hollywood Undead. To name a few. Favorite type of car? I don't really know much about cars, but I guess if I had to have a favorite, it would probably be the Dodge Charger. Do you like cats or dogs? Dogs, definitely. I mean, I love cats. Cats are cute too, but I'm definitely more of a dog person. More so a dachshund person. They're so cute with their little legs. Who is your favorite Harry Potter character and why? That's funny because I'm actually wearing a Harry Potter shirt right now. My favorite Harry Potter character would have to be Sirius Black. I actually just started reading the books not too long ago, which is pretty sad. I know, I'm a little late, aren't I? Yeah, no, he's pretty cool. I like him. I like that he can turn into a wolf and all that. I'm probably gonna like piss off a whole bunch of Harry Potter fans because I can't come up with a good enough explanation as to why I like him. He's just a cool guy. I'm getting on it though. I am reading the books. Currently I'm on the second book. Oh my god, that probably sounds terrible. I promise to get to all of them though. Favorite color? My favorite color is green. iPhone or Android? Well, I have an Android, and I've never had an iPhone, so I guess it would have to be Android. Favorite store? My favorite store is definitely Hot Topic. That's where I get most of my clothes from. Harry Potter versus Captain America. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to say Captain America. Sorry, Harry. Favorite actress? I definitely like more actors than I do actresses. But if I had to have a favorite actress, hold on now, I have to like look up her name because I totally forget it. Oh my god, what is her name? Oh, I found it. Mila Jovovich. Jovovich? I think that's how you say her last name. Yeah, she's awesome. She was in Resident Evil and she was in, hold on, I actually have to like look this up now because I can't remember all of the movies, but yeah, Resident Evil, Fifth Element. Oh my god, I love Fifth Element. What else? She was in The Fourth Kind. You know what? I totally forgot about that. Favorite actor? Oh boy, here we go. Where do I begin? Do I even have one? I have like so many. I don't even know where to begin with this. Oh, this is gonna be so difficult now. I gotta think. Oh my god. Favorite actor. Oh. I mean, this is gonna be so hard. Favorite actor. I guess, if I had to pick a favorite, I guess it would have to be Robert Downey Jr. Even though I love so many and I can just list them off right now, but this video would probably be longer than it needs to be, so I will not do that. Maybe I can make that for like another video, another time. Favorite brand of shoes? I actually love Vans. They are my favorite brand of shoes. I'm wearing them right now. And I have these new Vans that have like Snoopy on them. I love Snoopy. Glasses or contacts? Definitely glasses. Twitter or Instagram? Well, I don't have a Twitter, so I definitely have to go with Instagram. What fictional place would you most like to go to? A fictional place? I think I would really love to go to the world of Avatar. Looks like a really cool place to go hang out and probably a really deadly place to also go to, but hey, where's the adventure without a little danger, right? That reminds me that I really want to go to the new Avatar world that they have over there in Disney World. Oh, it looks so cool. What job would you be terrible at? There should be like an S after job, because there's probably a lot of jobs that I'm terrible at. I guess I'm most terrible with being a cashier, because I'm terrible with math. That's not to say that I can't count money or anything, but just coming up with stuff in my head really fast, and yeah, I'm just really bad at math. If that's one thing you know about me, you gotta know that I'm terrible with math. It's definitely my worst subject. I struggled with it in school, and when I worked as a food service server in one of the school districts that I worked at, I was put on cashier, and it was hell because the computer didn't tell you what change to give back, so I had to actually count it out in my head, and it seems like such a simple thing to do, but for me it's so difficult because I'm terrible at math. I mean, if you like math and if you're good at math, then praise you, because I wish I could like math. What's your dream car? I don't really know much about cars, but I guess if I had to have a dream car, it would be, what's one of those cars that Tony Stark has? One of those really fancy cars? The R8 or something? Yeah, whatever, we'll just go with that. And those are 25 facts that you just learned about me. Thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I'm Steve, and we'll see you in the next video.